Oh, yeah. Hey, Vinny, you remember Antonio Pagliacci, right?
Yeah, old man Antonio.
Yeah. So I'm driving him to a big meeting, and we drive past the graveyard. He goes, "Hey, Big Pauley, you know why I can't be buried in there yet?" I said, "No, why?"
What did he say?
He says, "'Cause I ain't dead yet." Hey, how you doing? I'm Big Pauley. This guy over here is Vinny Two Times.
Hi, Dud.
And we are the Wise Guys. And we're here to bring you our award-winning show, We Pick the Winners. Where? We Pick the Winners.
I still see nothing's changed. Still ordinary.
Oh, look what the cat dragged back in.
Hey, Fast Freddy Marcos, what brings you back, huh?
Hello, Pauley.
Hey.
It's still Friedrich. No one calls me Fast Freddy anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Fast Freddy Marcos, what a surprise.
Oh, Angie, haven't you heard? No one calls him Fast Freddy anymore.
Au contraire, she can call me that anytime. And I do mean anytime. Angie doesn't know it yet, but my run for mayor is just an excuse for me to get close to her so I can win her back. And when I'm elected mayor, I will have no problem disposing of Vinny in this vile excuse of a show.
Yeah. What did you want?
I'm here to work out a debate schedule.
Says the man who's running fourth to my first. The only thing I'm going to debate is how you're going to exit. Fast Freddy, he reminds me of when you go camping and you got a mosquito in your tent that keeps buzzing around you all night so you can't sleep until you swat him.
Well, Angie, you know he has the right to be here. He's entitled to equal time under the law.
Thank you, Special Agent Fitch. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, I propose that we start the mayoral debates next month.
We can make that work. And how many debates are you proposing?
We? Who's we? Don't say Carlton. Don't say Carlton. Don't say Carlton.
Me and Carlton.
Son of a bitch!
I mean, he is running for mayor, so he should also be invited.
Yeah, first Brutus, now Judas. Yo, I'm a poet and I don't even know it. I like to rhyme all the time. Judas got paid a fee, but then he was found hanging from a tree. If it were up to me, Vinny, I'd whack him in the knee, make him an amputee. Then I'd go eat some chicken from my rotisserie.
Yeah, well, whose side do you want anyway?
Relax. I'm just trying to make sure it's fair for everyone. Let's just say with me being on the Special Election Task Force, I got a pretty good feeling about my Carlton chances. But if there's any funny business, I will not hesitate to bring the full force of the FBI to squash it like a bug.
6.
6? 6 what?
Debates, Pauley. That's how many debates I'm proposing.
Yeah, well, that's all fun and games, but if you don't mind, we got a show to do.
Yeah, hey, ladies, why don't you go get ready for your Fantasy Girl segment? It is coming right up, okay? All right. Well, this is a part of the show where we tell you all about the rest of the show. We've got all the things you come to know and love, like that bust out game of the week. We've also got our ironclad lock, lead pipe cinch, personally picked whack of the week. And, of course, we have the fantasy matchup. And who helps us with the fantasy matchup?
That's my favorite part.
It's everybody's favorite part of the show. It's those amazing, those beautiful, those intelligent fantasy girls!
Oh, I never get tired of that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Hey, let's pick some games.
All right, first and foremost, there's some buys that you need to know about. So the Dallas Cowboys and, Matt Castle?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
You are on a buy.
And the Oakland Raiders and Derek Carr, you're on a buy.
St. Louis Rams and Nick Foles, you are on a buy.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Jameis Winston cigarettes, you go smoke one, you're on a buy.
Yeah, all right, well, those were the buys. And now the games that we agree on. We both agree that the Atlanta Falcons are way too much for the hapless New Orleans Saints.
And we both like the Chicago Bears all over the super hapless Detroit Lions.
We both picked the Tennessee Titans to win over the Miami Dolphins, though neither one of us are very sure why we chose that. But we're taking the Tennessee Titans. Sorry.
And we both like the Green Bay Packers all over the San Diego Chargers. Green Bay bury them.
Yeah, we know why we picked them.
Yeah.
All right, we both agree that you did that on purpose, didn't you?
You got to get through this.
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens are too strong for the sub-hapless San Francisco 49ers.
I think they're the 39ers now. They played a little bit.
Steelers. I don't even know. So,
yeah, whatever.
anyway.
And we both like the New England Patriots and Teflon Tom Brady all over the Indianapolis Colts, who may have Andrew Luck back, but guess what? Not enough.
Yeah, they're going to be luckless either way. And finally, we both agree that the New York Giants are playing too consistent a ball to lose to the totally inconsistent Philadelphia Eagles.
That's right.
All right, those are the games we agreed on, and now the games we differ. I am taking the New York Jets. Mr. Calvert, I certainly hope they don't let me down this week over Vinny's Washington Deadskins.
Deadskins are starting to play some good ball. I like Washington's chances. That's why I picked them. Right. And I like the Minnesota Vikings. That's right, the Minnesota Vikings all over Pauley's Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. You know what I did for this game?
What did you do?
Flip the coin.
Yeah, there you go.
So, all right. And I am taking the Denver Broncos and sticking with Peyton Manning, no matter how he's playing, against the Cleveland Browns that Vinny took, who actually stood up for me last week. I appreciate it.
This is my upset of the week. I think Cleveland might do something here, and Denver's ripe for it.
They are probably the weakest 5-0 team out there right now.
And finally, I like the Jacksonville Jaguars and Blake Bortles, who hopefully is not hurt, all over Pauley's Houston Texans.
I still believe J.J. Watt could have something to do with it.
Yeah, you know why I picked Jacksonville?
Why?
Because they're playing the Houston Texans.
All right, well, that's it. We're going to grab a beer. Why don't you grab one on the other side? Hey, stick around and watch these messages, all right?
I'm going to have a beer.
And we are back. And now it is time for our bust out game of the week. Vinny, 2 times, take it away.
Okay, Big Pauley, we got a good one. Our bust out game of the week has the 4-0 Carolina Panthers at the 2-3 Seattle Seahawks as Cam Newton takes on Russell Wilson at CenturyLink Field. Okay, Big Pauley, who do you like?
I like the Carolina Panthers in this game. I'm not so sure they're going to win it, but they're playing really good ball. Seattle's up, down, but they are at home. It's going to be a tough game, close game. I'm calling it 27-24, Carolina Panthers. I think they're going to do it and show that they are a quality team this year.
Good pick, Pauley. I like
you.
that pick. I like the way you think.
Appreciate it.
I'm going a little different route. Are you kidding me? I got one thing and one thing only to say. Beast Mode is back, okay? Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch coming back. That means he's going to be carrying the ball a lot. They're going to ride him, and I think the defense is going to be good enough at home with the 12th man. I like it in a squeaker. Let's go 12-4.
Okay, there we go. All right, ladies, do you have an opinion on this game? Miss Angie, who do you like in this game?
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with the Carolina Panthers because the Seahawks were beating Cincinnati last week like the whole game, and then they managed to lose it. So it may not be in the cards for them to win it all this season.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But they're playing at home. That's why
true.
I like them.
Hey, Miss Venessa Fitch, do you have an opinion on this game?
I'm going with the Panthers also.
All right.
What? They're 4-0. They're playing great. Go Cam.
Means they're due for a loss. That's all.
It's possible. It's possible. You never know. All right. Well, that was our bust out game of the week, and now it is time for our ironclad lock, lead pipe cinch, personally picked whack of the week.
Oh, that was music to my ears, Big Pauley. Hey, I'll go first, Big Pauley.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, my can't miss, gotta have it. Whack of the week has the 5-0 Cincinnati Bengals at the 3-2 Buffalo Bills as Andy the Ginger Dalton takes on Tyrod T-Mobile Taylor or E.J. Emmanuel, depending on who's going to play, at the Ralph Wilson Stadium. Okay, Big Pauley, let's review, shall we?
That is your process.
Okay, Cincinnati Bengals, huge crushing victory over Seattle. Coming back, like Angie says, in the fourth quarter. Big win. They're undefeated. They're playing great ball. Buffalo Bills squeaked one out over the Tennessee Titans only because of T-Mobile. But guess what? T-Mobile's now on rotary because he's hurt. He's got his knee hurt. Who knows?
T-Mobile's immobile.
Yeah, he's immobile. There you go. And E.J. Emmanuel might play, so I'm just not a betting man on that. I'm sorry. I like the Cincinnati Bengals in a blowout, 94-3.
I like that. Only thing I disagree on is the score. I think it's going to be much closer. I think it's going to be something more like 54-10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was your Ironclad Lock Lead Pipe Cinch personally picked whack of the week, and now it is time for my Ironclad Lock Lead Pipe Cinch personally picked whack of the week.
Oh, that's a good whack.
All right. My game features the 4-1 Arizona Cardinals against the 3-2 Pittsburgh Steelers as Carson Palmer takes on Michael Vick at the Heinz Field. I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals. What? All right.
I didn't let her get the whack.
Yeah, they hit pretty hard. You know, she got me in the right shoulder last week. Now I'm balanced. All right. Look, it's one of these things. The Arizona Cardinals are playing really good ball, except the one week that they were up against the St. Louis Rams, who ran all over them.
That's right.
And here's my caveat. If the Pittsburgh Steelers front line can block for Le'Veon Bell's going to run all over them too, and I'm going to be totally wrong on this. But at the moment, I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm picking the Arizona Cardinals. It's going to be a close game, though, and it's probably going to be somewhere like 24-21.
It's good pick, Pauley.
Thank you.
I like that pick.
Thank you.
I like the way you think.
Of course you do.
I'm going a little different route. Are you kidding me? Angie's standing right here. There's no way I'm not picking the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's right, baby.
There you go. And I'm picking them because they're going to answer the bell. Le'Veon Bell,
Yep.
as Pauley pointed out so elegantly, unlike me, they're going to run the ball all over them. And you know what? I think Mike Vick's playing good enough. He's going to squeak one out. I like it in a squeak of 17-12.
All right. Well, those were our Whacks of the Week, and now it is time for our fantasy matchup. What is the fantasy matchup, you may ask? Well, if you've been watching the show, you should know by now. But if you're just tuning in, that's where you, our fans, send in your questions about your fantasy football teams. And those amazing, those intelligent, those wonderful fantasy girls answer those questions. Vinny, 2 times, what is this week's question?
We got a good one, Big Pauley. It comes from the Mile High Club 69. And she wants to know, hey, I got 2 defenses. I got to start one. I got the Tennessee Titans and I got the Denver Broncos. Who do I start? Help.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, ladies.
Well, the Denver Broncos, even though they're on the road, they have 7 interceptions, 22 sacks, and 3 defensive touchdowns.
Oh, wow, good.
And the Tennessee Titans playing at home have 4 interceptions, 13 sacks, and 1 defensive touchdown.
Not so good.
So, the obvious choice is the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, it's just hard to argue the statistics
That's right,
on this.
that's
All right.
right.
Well, now go visit our website, will you? It's thewiseguys.net. That's thewiseguys.net.
Wouldn't this look good on your table?
Holidays are creeping up on you so fast.
That's true.
Oh, and stick around for our video guest whack.
Thanks, Wise Guys. My whack of the week goes to the Minnesota Vikings. The Kansas City Chiefs are struggling right now. To be fair, they have had a rough schedule, but without Jamal Charles seemingly for the season with a torn ACL, things will not get easier in Minnesota with the combination of all day Adrian Peterson and Teddy Bridgewater. I like Minnesota winning on Sunday. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Poetic, and back to you, Big Pauley and Vinny 2 times.
And we are back. Hey, week number 6. I didn't do so bad last week.
Yeah, you did pretty good. I broke even, but you're good. You went 10-4.
No agreement yet. And we need to look into including all the other candidates.
That's right. And I'll let my call to know to look for your call.
With me being the front runner, I will set the terms and get back to you.
That's my Angie. I always say it's best to negotiate through strength.
The fact that you say that every time is debatable.
Well, I'm off to another fundraiser. People are just throwing money at me. Ta-ta for now.
Yeah, you know what else they throw money at, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's one demotivating guy. What do you say we get the girls dancing?
All right. Hey, the music is playing, the girls are dancing, and that means it's the part of the show where we say thank you to all the people that made the show possible. First and foremost, we want to say thank you to those wonderful people at the Whacker 6000.
That would be us.
So thank you, Vinny, 2 times.
Thank you, Big Pauley.
And we also want to say thank you to a guy who wants to show us just how deep this mayoral field is. It's not.
Well, that's debatable.
Yeah, it's kind of like a shallow end.
Yeah.
But thanks to Fast Freddy Marcos for showing up. And of course, we want to say thank you to the thing that makes this the best thing around. Those amazing, those wonderful, those beautiful fantasy girls.
Thanks, Wise Guys.
Thank you so much. Hey, yeah.
Hey, Big Pauley,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the jewelers and buy a watch.
What do you need a watch for?
So give it to the referees because they don't know how to keep time.
Oh, yeah,
You see
man.
what happened in that Pittsburgh game?
Yeah, they stole 18 seconds away from the Steelers. That
Almost
could have been
blew the
bad.
game again.
Yeah, but the Steelers went down the field, put it in there. Hey,
That's right. Good for them.
Good for them. All right.
I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah, come back and see us again next week on We Pick the Winners, where we pick the winners.
Ta-ta for now.
Yeah, throwing money at him to get him to leave, I think, huh?
That's
Yeah.
one demotivating guy.
Yeah. Hey, what are you laughing at? What just happened?
Get out of the door.
Yeah. What do you want?
What do I want?
Something about debates.
Debates, God.
All right, so just take a breath.
You're going to debate God? That's going to be a good one.
Say his name. Tyrod.
Tyra, what am I saying?
You keep saying T-Rod, Ty Mobile Taylor. You keep trying to start it with the wrong T sound. Tyrod,
It's Tyrod.
T-Mobile Taylor.
T-Mobile Taylor. Tyrod T-Mobile Taylor.
There you go.
All right, I'm
Say
sorry.
it one more time.
Tyrod T-Mobile Taylor.
All right, we're good. All right. You ready?
Ruby Red. Okay.
Ruby Rod.
Ruby Rod.
There you go.
Tyrod T-Mobile Taylor.